Welcome to the show where the real ones ride. From the Browns to the block, we bring that pride. No cap, no spin, just talk that hits. From downtown lights to the Lake Erie grid. Steam rises high off the Cuyahoga flame. In the city of work, we don't play no games. Skyline whispers stories of hustle and grind. Cleveland's heartbeat never falls behind. It's 216, where the voices collide. Holding it down like a tide won't subside. No fluff, just fire. This truth takes flight. Let's get to the facts, yeah, starting tonight.
Welcome to Let's Get to the Facts podcast. I am your host, Doss. I'm here with Coach Shot as we do every Monday, 7 to 8 p.m. We get up on here, we talk about the Browns, we talk about the NFL, we talk politics, we talk entertainment. Nothing is off limits to us. We talk about everything.
Yes, sir. I couldn't hear you, sir. What'd you say, Coach?
What's up, Coach?
Not much, man. How you?
I'm good, man. Good. So you already know the Browns got one.
Yes, they did.
The Browns got one. So it wasn't pretty.
No.
But the Browns got one. So let's go ahead and recap this game, man. Let's go ahead and recap this game. Now, obviously, you know, I'm there. So what did you think? What did you think watching?
Like I said it when we before the draft, man. Judkins is that guy at the running back position. Defense played great. You know what I'm saying? Played good from weather permitting, they played good. I ain't gonna say great, they played good. They had some turnovers.
Yeah.
I was always wondering where was that other safety? Because I'm like, I know we signed another safety.
Jenkins?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I saw him like he will be on the field in splashes, especially like in the first couple of games, but he just wasn't out there that much. And this time, like you know what I'm saying? Like this game, I saw him a lot more. He made plays, made some tackles. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was in and around the ball a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where turnovers was happening. So I like that. They had some simulated pressure on the defensive side. I like that they moved Miles around a little bit more. The young guy, Graham, he a solid dude, man. He's solid.
He's solid, but he's still for you being a number one draft pick, I still need more impact.
I get what you're saying, but for what they got him for, he doing it, man. Especially when you look at like his win rate, you know what I'm saying? And he getting back there. So I gotta give him credit, man. He's solid.
I will say he's making Alex Smith look a lot better.
Thank you.
He's definitely doing that. He's definitely doing that because now that it's forcing Alex Smith to see single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Protection. So therefore, while he's out there, he is he's going against one-on-one. So it's making it easier for him to get to the ball. Making it way easier to get to the ball. I tell you who still continues to impress me is, I want to make sure I'm saying his name right, Schlesinger.
Yeah, Carson.
Man, the way he hit H-E, however they pronounce his name.
H-E.
And man, the way he came around that corner and he met him right in that corner and took him up off his feet and just threw him down like a rag guy. I said, whoa, this dude is a monster.
Yeah, they found a gem, man. Whoever found him, you got to give him a little bit more money and a little bonus somewhere because I ain't hear a dude. I ain't never heard of him. went last year. Maybe
Right.
because I didn't really, pay attention to UCLA, but I still didn't. He wasn't getting that type of buzz. But
Right.
and when they drafted him,
Not
I'm like, man, who is this dude? But Sunshine from Remember the Titans out there doing it, so I gotta give it to him, man.
You know who it reminded me of when I saw him get out there? It reminded me of Scooby Wright. You remember him?
Mm-hmm.
That's who I thought he was going to turn out to be, but Schwarzenegger's the real deal.
Yeah.
That man covers sideline to sideline. He is there. He knows how to fit it up. He knows, and he is not afraid of contact whatsoever.
That is true.
Yeah,
that boy out there getting it.
Definitely.
And I like that corner, man, that Greg Newsome trade, the one that we got with the pick six. Yeah, Campbell pick six. He played well.
I
looked at his stats. He had a good game, but also because of the weather, it did play a hand in how many passes were being thrown.
Okay, so then this is all right. So we gonna get into that because you already know. First of all, my cousin told me to learn how to pronounce people's names. Bite it, because, dude. I said the dude's name. Like, if you talking about the Miami Dolphins running back, I don't care because he ain't a Cleveland Brown, so I don't even worry about that.
I think for some reason, his name is Devin Achane or something like that, or something.
It's Achane or something. It's weird how it's not pronounced the way it's spelled.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So watching this game, I see a lot of stuff going around talking about Dylan Gabriel had a solid performance. No, he didn't. He did nothing. All he did was hand it off the ball. He had a couple of little throws that was here and there. He still is not putting the ball beyond 10 to 12 yards. And it was pouring rain. And they did what they needed to do. Kevin Stefanski came in and said, "We're just going to cram it down their throats," and that's exactly what he did.
He managed the offense. That's what
he managed the offense. That's all he did. He provides no spark.
No,
just don't fumble the ball and just don't throw interceptions. And you ain't gonna throw interceptions throwing 4 and 5 yard passes like that.
At least you shouldn't.
So I mean, it was an interesting game. I'm sitting there and I'm watching. He is extremely small. And he's not mobile like people think he is. I know he had that one little run that he ran for like 12 yards or some shit like that. Dude, you're playing in the elements. I think the elements favored the Browns a lot more because the Dolphins came in thinking, hey, we playing the rain in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're like, we're gonna be able to throw the ball, but you couldn't get nothing moving. It was really coming down. It was coming down hard, And the Browns said we were gonna pound it. And if the Dolphins would have pounded it, because 2-8 for them, he was actually starting to do some things too.
Yeah,
but,
he was.
They just didn't stay consistent with it. They didn't stay consistent.
They didn't, and then Tua throwing 3 interceptions?
3 interceptions. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So throwing 3 interceptions. So it definitely was not a pretty game, but it was, you know what I'm saying? It was a ground and pound game like you expected it to be. And it was real cool. So
like I'll take the dub, coach. I ain't you know what I'm saying? It is what it is as far as the weather and everything, but I'll take the dub because at the end of the day, just build off of, build on it, keep going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You about to play a Patriots team that, that game, it's solid, and it's a winnable game if y'all go out there and handle y'all business.
They're not gonna be able to mess with. They're playing in Foxborough too, right?
I think so.
They're not gonna be able to mess with them. They're explosive, and they're super explosive. They got 2 tight ends. They got 2 receivers. They got 2 running backs. They got a quarterback. quarterback, and
They got one. They got one running back. Is Trayvon Henderson? He only had two plays last game, Coach.
I mean, but he
Yeah.
look. They about to play against. They about to
One of
play against.
they about to play
Cleveland.
against
He about to
one
show
of,
out against the Cleveland team.
one of the top defenses, man. Offensively, like I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do that. But defensively, you know how we gonna at least put up a fight.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
That's what I expect. So I don't
Most
know what
definitely.
we're gonna do offensively. Like if they do what Miles told them to do, which is, you know what I'm saying, give the ball to Judkins a little bit more. I don't care if it's in and whether you hand the ball off to him, wildcat like it was, or even if you go, you know what I'm saying, you giving it to him on a screen, you gotta get the ball in his hands. Him and Dylan Sampson, like how Miles said it, you gotta get right now. Those are your two most explosive players, plus your tight end on offense.
Plus your tight end.
You ain't getting shit out your receivers. They just out there.
What I noticed yesterday, and I was really surprised that I didn't catch it earlier, is Njoku wasn't on the field yesterday.
No, he was hurt. He ain't practiced none the whole week.
Oh, so
yeah, he missed the whole week. I watched. I was looking at the injury report. He ain't practiced none.
I wonder where he was really hurt because my dude's wife took a picture with him. He looked like he was in good shape. So she saw him at his gym or some shit.
No, he in good shape. Like I said, he'll be back this week. I think it was like maybe like a hamstring or something or growing. It wasn't nothing. Yeah, he good. Cause like even like a friend of mine, like she took a picture with him, Myles Garrett and everything. She was at the game too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I saw it, but he ain't. Nah, man. Listen. I was surprised that he was even on the injury report the whole week. But you know, what do we know?
It was. I mean, like I said, man, it was cool. It was a great experience and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get into this shit though.
All
right. Now there's a topic I don't really have on here, but I'll jump to it. And my topic is Stefanski lives to see another week.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing that is really bothering me, Coach. I've been hearing everybody calling for Andrew Berry's head. Everybody's calling for Andrew Berry's head. And I'm going to tell you how I feel about this. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. And the reason why I think it's a bunch of bullshit is because when Andrew Berry put together that team that took us to the playoffs, 11-5 with Baker Mayfield, everybody was loving Andrew Berry. And Kevin Stefanski got the Player of the Year or the Coach of the Year award for that. Okay? We have a bad season or two, maybe one. And then we do the Deshaun Watson thing. Deshaun Watson looks terrible, but the defense is strong like it is right now. And Andrew Berry makes the move to go get Joe Flacco, who saves our season and takes us to the playoffs. Kevin Stefanski gets Coach of the Year again for being able to maintain a team together. And everybody thinks that now that the team is sucking, it's Andrew Berry's fault. Now, here's my problem with this, and I'm gonna tie it together. Let me land my plane.
Okay.
Here's the bullshit that takes place, and I'm gonna say this because I saw what's the dude's name? He's on the radio in Cleveland. I want to say Kenny Baskins. Andy or Kenny, whatever it is. Andy Baskins, Kenny Baskins. All right, cousin, you right on that one. I need to know people's names in that situation. So look, he went out and he was trashing Andrew Berry. Now, here's the thing. Andrew Berry is nothing more than a recruiter. He's the general manager, but ultimately he's no more than a recruiter. Okay? It is Kevin Stefanski's job to coach the talent that is brought into him. So when Kevin Stefanski, and I'm gonna say it's a black and white issue, and this is the reason why. When Kevin Stefanski was benefiting the black man was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the white coach, the black man's still doing the same exact thing, but the white coach is not performing now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of a sudden, it's Andrew Berry who needs to be fired. Andrew Berry was not the one who mismanaged the timeouts against Minnesota. Andrew Berry is not the one who did not have a pass or a creative playbook against the Steelers. Andrew Berry is not the person in the locker room. Andrew Berry is not the one evaluating the talent that should be starting. Now, watch this.
Mm-hmm.
If Andrew Berry was our head coach and Kevin Stefanski was the GM, you think people would be calling for Kevin Stefanski's job?
Nah.
Exactly. Nah. And that is the reason why this is a bunch of bullshit. When that man was doing the moves and he made the moves that got us to the playoffs 2 times, that coach benefited from, everything was all good. But now the dude is bringing in the people. But you still ain't, you losing the locker room. And you losing the locker room because your own stupidity, selfishness, and reason why is because you won't play Shedeur Sanders. That's why you lose in the locker room. And the team knows you should be playing that man. So you got all of these black men that you're coaching, and they're looking at you as you get up on national television. Mm-hmm. You won't acknowledge this man. You won't say anything about him. Okay, we get it. He was a third-string quarterback. Why is he getting the attention? But now he's the backup. Now you got questions. It's 2 games in a row now. Y'all were killing the Dolphins yesterday. Why didn't Shedeur get garbage time? Yet again.
You know what? When I watched the game and I looked at the score, I said, okay, if you really into like developing, he should kind of be in there. Because when I looked at the Dolphins and they, Tua was on the bench and they had Quinn Ewers in, I'm like, okay, well, shit, go put your backup in.
Exactly.
But yeah, that shit ain't happen.
But look, if Andrew Berry was running with Shedeur Sanders at a quarterback, and we had a phenom quarterback, white quarterback, behind him, and he was not playing that kid, they would have had Andrew Berry's ass up out of there in a heartbeat. And that is where my problem comes in this whole situation. Because if the roles was reversed, Kevin Stefanski would not be held accountable for nothing. It would be all the black coach, just like they did Hugh Jackson. Mm-hmm. Just like they did Hugh Jackson. And when he came out and said that the Haslam told him to lose these games, and then they buried his ass, you don't even see that man no more. They ruined that man's career, dude. And that's the bullshit that's taking place out here. With Andrew Berry,
he's coaching at HBCU right now.
Like I said, that's that bullshit that's happening.
Yeah, it's true.
So
I can't do nothing but agree with you, Coach, on some real shit. Like it is what it is. Like you ain't saying nothing wrong.
you still don't have a reason why that man is not getting garbage time. If Dylan Gabriel is your starting quarterback, why would you risk keeping him in the game on a wet field that was still raining and shit? He still could get tackled, sacked, whatever. Why would you keep him in? Why would you keep him in if he is the starting quarterback in the future of this program?
That is true.
I'm telling you, man, this shit has been irritating my soul. I've been hearing people jump on this man up and down. I just saw another guy was like, Andrew Berry needs to be fired. He's not giving Kevin Stefanski the fair shot. Kevin Stefanski is the fucking coach.
I look at it because even when I watched the Bengals game, right? I'm like, okay, what's the difference in what Kevin had versus what Bengals was running? He was in more shotgun.
Exactly.
They just got way better receivers than what we got. So that's one thing that played a factor in it. But had way better receivers. They ran routes. They was able to create separation. And like how you said, I think you said it. He ain't had, what I'm saying, it was no expectations for him. So he was just out there playing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So he did a good job. But at the end of the day, I just kept looking at it like, it gotta be something wrong with that offense or whoever's calling our offense or the play calling or something.
It's the definite
Because I just be looking at other teams, coach, and I be like, why the fuck we can't get where's our plays like this? Why we can't get people open like this? Why this shit? The offense just like, coach, like I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit look like some 1980s, 90s type offense, bro. Like we have no creativity. We run I think our receivers run like a basic route tree at best. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit's just, I don't know.
It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating as a Browns fan to watch it because I told everybody, and I'm big on I told you so. I told everybody, I said, watch Joe Flacco fall out. Now, everybody, I hate the excuses. Well, he got these dog receivers. Yeah, he does. But guess what? But look at it like this. This is how you nullify that whole argument, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Browning had those same receivers.
True.
So the thing of it is, it's not about the dog receivers because I honestly think if you can get Judy, you can get 16.
Bond.
I don't know why I want to keep calling them Floyd, but you can get them two to be dogs. You got 2 dog tight ends. We got 2 dog running backs. Don't tell me it can't be done. Yes, Judy might have had some drops and all that other shit. I think honestly that comes from frustration. I think that comes because he doesn't like the way Dylan Gabriel throws the ball. I think it's also because he just don't want Dylan Gabriel to be the quarterback. That's just me personally. That's my personal take on it. But the reality of it is, man, don't tell me we don't have the people. Don't tell me Andrew Berry is not getting you people. We got Bond on a steal.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jerry Judy. We got Njoku, and we have Fanning. Dude, you have an offense. And the offensive line has already showed you when they want to run the ball,
they can
run the ball. So don't sit up here and tell me that, man. It's too many people making too many fucking excuses, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. And they're trying to blame Andrew Berry, the man who has GM'd this team to 2 playoffs. And it's crazy because one guy could take the credit for it, but the other guy gets the blame for it. And the guy who's getting the blame for it is the guy who is not calling the plays on the field. That is messed up. That is crazy to me.
It's messed up and it's rather diabolical, but that's just how the shit is, coach. You know that, you think about it. When you think about it, it's like with LeBron and the Cavs. It was like that nigga got all the credit when we won, but when we lost, it was everybody else's fault.
Everybody else.
You know what I'm saying? But it's I don't know. It's that power that's given by some to the ones that really don't deserve it. Because you is right. Like all he doing is giving you the tools to build his house.
That's it.
You can't fucking build his house, my name. It's like, and everybody else is building their house. Something wrong with you then.
And that's exactly what it is, man. That playbook is terrible. You know how you know you're a terrible coach? Because you've been here for multiple years. You had Baker Mayfield, Jacoby Brissett, and Jacoby is, no matter what system he goes into, he balls.
Yeah.
Okay? Baker Mayfield, MVP candidate right now, and he was here with Kevin Stefanski, and he adapted to Kevin Stefanski's playbook, and they still went to the playoffs. So then you talk about now you got 2 quarterbacks, Dylan Gabriel, you had Joe Flacco, and you got Shador Sanders, and you still can't even manage those. If it walks like a duck, man, it quacks like a duck. He's the duck. Bottom line, he's the duck.
Yeah.
You can't adjust your playbook. You should adjust your playbook to what you have to work with. They shouldn't have to fit your scheme that is not working. This is not Minnesota anymore. When you have
if you don't call yourself the play caller, the OC, then yeah, you gonna have to give that shit up. Like and just be the head coach, because you can't adjust. Just give it up to an OC that can look at the strengths and the weakness of what he got and do whatever he need to do with it. But you just gonna have to, honestly, I kind of hope he would have gave it up and never took it back, but He just one of them dudes that just got to be in control, I guess.
Be a control freak, and that's the whole reason with the whole Shador situation. He's being a control freak. But Skip Bayless said something that it never even crossed my brain. So I watched The Arena. You ever watch that podcast?
No. I mean, I seen glimpses of it on like Twitter and stuff, but no. Anything dealing with him, I don't really mess with because I don't really like dude.
But I get it. But the dude said something because he's a real big Shador advocate.
Yeah.
So the dude made a statement which I never even thought about. He said the reason why he is doing this to Shador Sanders is because he knows that Jimmy Haslam loves Shador supposedly and loves Dion, and he's threatened that Dion is going to take his job. I never even thought about that.
I thought about it because I remember watching them when they went to go see him in Colorado, his pro day, and I seen the interaction between Shador and Haslam and Shador and Dion. And I'm like, that, I'm like, they look real cool, look real friendly, whatever. But at the same time, if it's gonna be, it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you trying to fight against, if it's written, it's gonna happen. So it doesn't make a difference what you try to fight against.
Right.
I think AB likes Shador. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of their interaction, when he started that preseason game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you saw it on the sideline or whatever. They had a nice little interaction, but I from what I'm hearing, this week might be the week that you lastly see Gabriel. And then after the bye.
Why you say that?
Because that's what I'm hearing. Like, I heard it, from all sports talk radio in Cleveland and everything. And I kind of felt this. I feel the same way because I'm like, if you sitting up here saying y'all gonna see what both of the quarterback brings after your bye week is the second half of the season,
right?
So either you gonna give him the whatever games going forward, what I'm saying, after the bye week, or from what I heard, I forgot what sports talk dude. I think his name I think it was Rizzo. Said that he was, or what? I don't know if it was Rizzo. I don't think it was Rizzo.
It might be because Rizzo been fighting for him now.
Yeah, I think one of them said, I think it was Rizzo. Rizzo said that he heard he was going to get the last 4 games no matter what. I would like to see him after this week, after the Patriots week. No matter what, going to the bye week, you give him the bye week to prepare. You know what I'm saying? Plus the week after. You know what I'm saying? For y'all to prepare, get together a good game plan for those 2 weeks before y'all play again. Get him some practice, get him all the practice time with that first team offense, all the reps. Boom, you roll out with them right after the bye week. Because I'm just going off of what they said. They want to see both. They want to see what they got in both of them. That's the only way.
That's not a Stefanski thing. I know.
No, I don't think it would come from Stefanski. I think it probably come from AB or Haslam. Yeah. But they both said they're this year they're going to see what both of the rookies have to give. So it's like you're not gonna. That's like you're waiting on fucking Dylan Gabriel to get injured.
Right.
So instead of waiting on getting injured, okay, dude, you got this game going forward to see what you got. All right, we see what you got. All right, boom, it's your turn now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That'll be the fair thing. At that point in time, at least you know you got tape on both of them, and you got a decision to make in the offseason, whether you're going to draft another quarterback or you're just going to roll with them two and bring in somebody else.
I don't even want to hear that more quarterback bullshit.
I don't want to hear it either. I'm cool on it.
Yeah, I'm definitely cool on it. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this one. This is an interesting one. Which one of these Ohio State players is going to be Rookie of the Year, Coach?
They gonna give it to Emeka Egbuka. They're gonna give it to him.
You think so?
Yeah, he's the receiver. You know what I'm saying? He's got to catch all the touchdowns. In order for Judkins to get it, he gonna have to be like, it's gonna be like he gonna have to be like 1,500 yards rushing, man.
Well, okay, so he probably got what? He probably doing about 6 or 7 touchdowns right now.
Let me check.
He gotta be, yes. I think touchdowns might play a role for him too, though. Like because he missed what, the first game?
Yeah,
he missed the first game. Emeka missed a game also.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I think they might be neck and neck running for this one.
So Judkins got 5 regular season touchdowns. He got 467 yards rushing on 109 attempts for 4.3 yards a carry.
Right.
That's as of right now. That's with him missing them games.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say they're gonna give it to Emeka because it's the receiver. He's flashy. Like I said, Judkins got to at least get over 1,000, and he got to at least get like 10, 13 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's gonna have.
It's a person in our comments, quick clips. He's saying Shador is not garbage, man. I guess he thought I said Shador is garbage. What I'm saying is
No.
You said he's going to win a Super Bowl this year. And I'm telling you, he can't even get garbage time on the field. How is he going to win a Super Bowl? They won't even let him get in garbage time on the field. So that's what I was addressing.
Yeah. He coach. Listen, coach want to see what he do. Coach know he ain't garbage.
Exactly, so, man. I am a Shador supporter. I am a Shador supporter. I've been screaming it from the jump. So, all right. Well, let's go into week 7, man. Week 7 of the NFL. It was a lot of exciting games this yesterday.
Yep.
What stood out to you? I'm gonna tell you the game that stood out to me.
Yeah, go ahead, coach.
My game was the New York Giants and Denver Broncos game. My man, let me tell you something, because I like that Cam Scatterboot. I told you, coach, he was gonna be something. That boy run hard. Him and Jackson Dart are playing together. They playing great. The people are playing for him. But what Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos did yesterday was flat out just, man, it was just perfect. They said them dudes scored like 33 points in the fourth quarter or something like that. It was like, I don't think it was that many, but it was crazy. They went nuts yesterday. I'm sitting there watching. I saw that last minute touchdown. I said, oh, the Broncos got this. Yeah. And then Dart started doing his thing, started moving down the field. And then he turned around, he threw that pass. I said, oh, that is pass interference. Put him down on the 1-yard line. Jackson Dart takes it in.
Yeah.
Then Bo Nix came out there and said, hold my beer. In 19 seconds, he took it from one end of the field to the 28 on the other side.
Yeah.
Game-winning field goal. Magic.
Thank you, Mr. Bo Nix. You saved me in my pick'em. I picked y'all to win, so thank you for that. The game that, let me see here. Which game? I ain't gonna lie, the game that shocked me, I ain't gonna care what, was the Browns. That was my shocking game. They won? Yeah, because they won. But no, like Atlanta just continues to disappoint me. I'm just,
they so up and down, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy, but when you look at them, they got everything offensively that you want. They got 2 good receivers. They got 2 good running backs technically. Then you got a tight end and Kyle Pitts. I don't know what you want to call him, a tight end or a receiver, whatever.
He's a hybrid.
He's a hybrid. You have a group of people. And Michael Penix, you good. But that I ain't gonna lie, man. That offensive line that they got is trash, man. That boy either he holding the ball too long, or they ain't blocking for him.
I was watching the way he was throwing the ball. His motion of throwing the ball is really weird to me.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
It goes like I don't know. It's not like from here. Like it's like this. Everything is up. It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird throwing motion that I'm not used to seeing. But I mean,
yeah,
NFL starting quarterback, so it got him to the NFL.
yeah.
So but they so up and down, man. That shit is just annoying to me.
The other team, like the other game that shocked me, man, is the Commanders. Like I expect more than what they doing. Like
Daniels got hurt though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I just expected more. I'm like Dallas put up a 44 spot. I ain't them bum asses. But CD Lamb came back and helped them out a lot. So I can understand that.
Hey, you got to give him his credit though, man. Pickens is balling with the Cowboys. You got to give him his credit.
Yeah, T-Bone Pickens.
T-Bone Pickens.
And this one kind of hurts me to say because I don't like the Chiefs. But with Rice coming back, oh my God.
Man, the way they did the Vegas team, they got first off, I don't know what the hell going on with Geno Smith. Geno Smith act like he ain't never started a game in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just don't have no weapons or whatever the deal is, but that dude looks terrible. Yeah. He looks terrible. Carroll looks like he don't have control of the team.
No.
It looks bad, man. It looks super bad. I don't know what the hell's going on in Las Vegas. That shit is terrible.
And maybe Amari Cooper knew why he was retired because he was like, shit. He got out there like, what the fuck? Nope. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and sit on the side.
Go ahead and sit this one out. Yeah, exactly.
This out. Y'all got this.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you though, the team I keep telling everybody to pay attention to, coach, is the Colts.
Oh, you don't gotta tell me to tell them. I mean, they gotta pay attention. Colts
are making themselves known.
They was always a good quarterback away from being a good team.
Can you believe you just called Danny Dimes a good quarterback?
I ain't saying he good. I said they was
quarterback.
I said they was always a good quarterback away from being a good team. I ain't saying Danny Dimes.
Well, he ain't quarterback, so you got it.
Yeah, all jokes aside though, he's a good quarterback this season. It goes to show you sometimes it ain't you as the player, it's the system or the coach that you're playing under.
Most definitely.
Because you couldn't tell, before Danny Dimes was throwing picks, doing a whole bunch of stupid shit. Now, he's leading teams to victories and he got a balanced offense. It's kind of like how they would have been if they would have kept.
He got the best running back in the game.
Yeah.
On his team.
It just make you think like, what if the Giants could have kept him and Saquon?
Yeah,
and added the Malik Neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Who they got now, and
whoever that GM is in New York needs to be fired.
Yeah,
you lost Saquon and Daniel Jones. Your team ain't get nothing, and yet Saquon went on to win a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones is got his team at what 6-1 right now. You need to be fired. You need to be fired.
Yeah.
So there's no other way to slice that one, man.
No other way.
Need to be fired.
No other way whatsoever.
Yeah, Coach Howard, the Colts are looking real. They looking real good, man. They looking scary good.
Yes, but that's the thing. That's the thing, though. Like I remember when the Browns played them, man. Like I said, they defense was nice. And I ain't gonna lie, Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, you know what I'm saying? Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a formidable offense right there. Just the name. Then you gave him they added a tight end in the draft.
Oh, and he's a
You know what I'm
monster.
saying? Yeah.
He's a monster.
All Daniel Jones has to do now is not turn into Danny Dimes and throwing interceptions.
Very true. I agree with
Be
you.
Daniel.
Listen.
Be Daniel. Be Dan. You know what I'm saying? Don't be Danny Dimes. When you do that, you get the gunslinging and shit. Everybody
Yeah.
getting hit. When I mean everybody, I mean the defense. Everybody getting hit.
Hey, what's up with the Jets, man?
Oh shit! I don't know. I thought they would have been way better. I don't know what's going on with Justin Fields.
He keep getting smacked though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, he do. Like I don't know because like in college they said that he used to hold the ball a little longer. He wasn't quick with it, but I don't know. I don't know. I expected more out of them. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what are they? Owing something?
Oh man, why does my?
Have
I'm
they
sorry.
won a game?
I don't know, man. They. I don't. My phone. I'm stuttering right now because my phone that records my show for whatever reason keeps overheating. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it back on. But yeah, man, it's. It won't let me do it. All right, sorry about that, people. Hopefully, y'all can just join in through YouTube. But I just watching the Jets, man. I'm surprised with Aaron Glenn because I expected his DBs to be better. I expected his defense to be better, and they just can't do anything right now. It's terrible. It's a terrible look, and I don't understand why that is taking place. So to me, it's just weird. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
New York Jets, man, they just playing on. I don't know. It's like I look at them like the Browns, man. They'll give you a glimpse of hope one season, 2 seasons, maybe in a row, and then they back down, crashing down to the shitter.
Right.
Like, it's hard to say.
All right, Coach. I gotta step away from the computer real quick, but the next topic is D'Angelo. So you can go ahead and just talk about D'Angelo real quick.
Talk about the musician.
Yeah, the musician. You know he passed away.
Oh yeah, my dude Brown Sugar. No man, D'Angelo, indie soul artist, man, great dude, great songs. I think he made an album, man. I forgot the name of it. I should remember this, but he literally made an album that you can go through with no skips, man. Died of what I believe was pancreatic cancer. Had a bout with it, you know what I'm saying? Kept it, I guess, private as much as he could. It just goes to show you, like, everybody, man, go ahead. Remember, always get them checkups, go see a doctor, do all that good stuff, man. Try to stay ahead of situations. But yeah, like it was mad crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, Coach, like D'Angelo made an album, man, that you could rock all the way through with no skips, Coach.
Very true.
You know
Very
what
true.
I'm
And it
saying?
was so crazy because I didn't even realize. Like I remember in the moment, I was like, "Hell yeah!" But when you sit back and you think about it, like now, I was like, "Damn, I didn't realize. I forgot he had that many hits on that first album that it released."
Yeah.
And it was crazy. But it's unfortunate, man, that another musician lost his life, due to cancer, that evil monster that was out there and stuff. But it's just one of those things, man, that, like I heard you saying that people need to go get themselves taken care of and looked after and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hear that completely. Um, let's see. Let's we got about we got some time, but these two topics take up this time. So no more SNAP benefits, Coach. What is You want to jump in on this one, or you want me to go?
I mean, I go, man. This man is single-handedly fucking up the holidays for everybody. Yes. And it's crazy, man, because it's like I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all not paying attention or whatever's going on, y'all, I guess y'all gonna feel it this Thanksgiving. And I ain't saying just the people that's receiving the benefits, because I ain't gonna lie, there's people out there that buy those benefits from people who are receiving those benefits to make their little holiday a little bit better. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's about to affect everybody. I was watching Instagram earlier, and the dude on there was like, yeah, when it's food pantry line this holiday, you might see somebody, run over and grab some stuff. Mind your business. Mind your business. Because everybody out here at this point in time is going to be out here trying to feed their family and feed their kids. Right. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, these are just crazy times, man. And a lot of people deserve it. And the crazy thing is more Republicans that are on those benefits. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That you about to hurt. He about to hurt his own people. You know what I'm saying? The ones that voted for him. You know what I'm saying? It's creeping up. And I honestly, I don't think they gonna open up the government to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or even in enough time. Because if I don't want the Democrats to cave, bro. I really don't. I want them to keep fighting. Cave? I said I want the Democrats to cave and just. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, like, listen, everything else around me is going up. Price of gas, everything, food, all that stuff. I can't really afford my medical to jump onto that shit too. I can't. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't afford that right now.
Nah, so, I definitely get it. Yeah. The thing that is, here's what I don't like about it. So when we sit back and we talk about this, we talk about politics. Mm-hmm. I don't like that this is a ploy. And what they're doing is they're cutting people's food, mm-hmm. people losing their jobs, and they're doing it right before this election cycle, mm-hmm. because they're trying to force people to beg them. And they're going to be like, oh, you want those benefits back? You mm-hmm. better vote for us. You want your jobs back? You better vote for us. You want the government open? You better vote for us. And that's the game that they're playing. They're trying to beat people into submission. Mm-hmm. You're like, okay, we'll vote for you. We promise we'll vote for you so we can get our stuff back. Yeah. But the thing that people don't seem to understand is if you hold strong, you got a couple weeks. I know it is, and I know it's easy to say. Yeah. If you hold strong, you get to that day where everybody got to vote. We can get some takeover back. Mm-hmm. Get some takeover back. Now we can fight for everything. We can pass everything we need to pass. We can open up the government. We can do everything we need to do to get people on the right page with stuff. If we can do that,
I'll be right back, Coach.
I got you, Coach. So if we can do that, if we can get people to open up, and we can get the government to open up, we can get people their SNAP benefits back. We can keep the medical at where it's at, so we're not increasing the premiums. But y'all got to hold strong. You can't turn around and fall for the okie doke. This is all a ploy. This is a ploy by the MAGA Republicans. They keep lying to you and saying the Democrats have shut down the government. They can easily open up the government and get rid of this stupid bill, but because we, as the Democrats, will not fall for it, because we're trying to make sure everybody, Democrats and Republicans, are not struggling out here just to even have medical care. Like, they want medical care to be at the all-time high. Like, they don't want nobody to be able to live. They don't want nobody to be able to survive. They don't want any of that. We have to be able to fight. We have to be able to stand against that, because what is coming down the pipe right now, we're not going to make it to 2028. This place will not even be called the United States of America by 2028. It will be the United States of Trump. And that's what they would do. That is what they will do. They will bend at everything possible. He's already trying to force people to give a Nobel Peace Prize that he doesn't deserve. He's trying to force everybody to just bow to him. He is an insecure person looking for credit from anything he can possibly do. And he blinds y'all with saying, I'm fighting for the American people. American people ain't in the 1 percentile. Him and his buddies are in the 1 percentile. The American people are in the 99 percentile, and we're all in the process of getting screwed over by these people. So we can't keep on playing this game and acting like we don't know what they're doing out here. This man knows exactly what it is he's doing. He knows exactly what it is he's doing to turn this country upside down.
I mean, Coach, they gave you the playbook. It's just that nobody read it. It's Project 2025.
Yeah.
They gave you the playbooks. They gave you the playbooks with the audibles and everything. Everything is in the playbook. Like, it's just that they also use disinformation to let y'all think that dude ain't had nothing to do with it. That was their playbook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, y'all just ain't believe him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you didn't do enough deep enough dive, or you was just too ill-informed, too much of a racist to realize that at the end of the day, it really don't matter what skin color it is. He's going to hurt everybody, and is more of a rich versus poor thing. Look who he gave the tax cuts to. Look who got all the money. It's the rich people.
Yeah, it is 1 percenters. Like I was saying when you stepped away, Coach. I said Trump don't give a damn about nobody but the 1%.
Yeah.
And I saw this video that this lady, she just went off. She was like, I don't usually talk about politics. She said, but I can't believe that you guys are this stupid. And I was just like, I'm listening and stuff. She said, you know the reason why they don't want to let the Epstein files out is because the 1%
are all through.
All in the Epstein files. It's not just Trump. It's the 1 percenters.
Yeah.
The 99% of us gotta wake up and say, you know what? I want to see that. They need to open those files up. Because if y'all learned that y'all person was out here really fondling these little kids, would y'all still back this man? Some of these dudes would. Some of these men will because they're weak.
Some would, but you got to do it despite of your party's affiliation, despite of race, despite of all that stuff. And if you could get past all that stuff and say release it, then release it. Like, that's the only thing. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Even if you a racist, I think racists can all agree on one thing. I mean, I don't know, maybe not, but I think everybody can agree on one thing. You just don't play with little kids. It's just not. That's just not right. I don't know who would disagree with that except for a pedophile.
Yeah, I agree with you completely, Coach.
You know what I'm saying? The part that also kills me is that adds on to it is like y'all use Christianity to like kind of hide this stuff. Like, nah, man, I don't think that's in the Bible. Like to play with little kids. Like y'all are here. It's the fake outrage because it's like most of y'all that's out here doing the fake outrage, but y'all voted for dude. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Christians. How can you Christians you vote for him and he won't release the? Man, come on, man. It's a lot. This is crazy, Coach.
It is. So we down to like our last 6 minutes and 20 seconds, but let's talk about this No Kings rally. Did you see the AI video that Trump posted where he was literally flying a jet with a crown on and he was shitting on the American people? Now, see, it's that type of shit where people be like, oh, he was just trolling. No. There's always seriousness behind everything that man does. He literally wants to shit on the American people.
And he literally is shitting on y'all. It's just not, you know what I'm saying? Ain't shit, but he's shitting on y'all.
Yeah.
He's robbing y'all like a motherfucker. But when I saw it, Coach, I'm like, man, the fuck, man? We got a troll in the White House. We got a kid in the White House. Like, it just brought me back to all that stuff where growing up where your teacher, where you had expectations for your president. Like, your president's not gonna cuss on national television, or
Exactly.
I'm saying, or stuff like that, and then you just learn like, oh man, that was just a bunch of bullshit. This dude does whatever he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody says anything. Like, I even saw today, Coach, real quick. This dude said like 4 years ago he rebuilt the military.
Yeah.
Dude, you wasn't in office 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Yeah.
Like, but y'all talked about Biden. Either way it go, I seen the video, but also seen the protests. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody coming out. But my whole thing is this, and I said this to a lot of people that I spoke to about it. I said, you protest on Saturday, but you went right back to work on Monday. And a lot of people's things was, well, you got to go back to work. You got to pay the bills and stuff. I said, really? Do we really? I said, we the ones, when you think about it, we the ones who work in the power stations. We the ones who cut that shit off and on. We the ones who do it. We just let money run and rule our lives like it's the sacred shit. No, it's really not. Like, we're, you know what I'm saying? The dollar ain't worth the fucking paper that it's printed on.
That's very true. We just give it value.
We just give it, thank you. We give it all the value, and necessarily like, no, like if we, and I keep telling people, all it really takes is for us to say, you know, fuck this shit. I'm game over. I'm not playing no more.
Yeah.
But we won't, because we're so conditioned in our minds to say we got to go get this dollar to keep our lights on. No, the fuck we really don't, because we're the ones who control the lights. Like, we're the ones that go to the power station. We're the ones that go to the place with the, and pick the fruit. No, we really don't have to.
Exactly.
So
I do. I get it. And when I sat back and I see the No Kings rally, I'm like, okay, that's dope. But my thing is okay, y'all organized 7 million people.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good number. However,
no.
But y'all ain't going to vote. Like, that's the thing. Y'all need to, okay, so y'all rallied for this. Now rally your asses to the voting booths in November and vote to get some of these Republicans out of the position that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's slowly start taking over, because we're not going to just wait to 2028. You need to do stuff now. Then you need to do stuff at the midterms. Then you start taking back control, because at this rate that we're going, our country will be called the United States of Trump. They might not even call it the United States of Trump. It might just call it Trump country.
Yeah.
At the rate that this is going. But I saw something today right before we went live, Coach. I saw this thing. It was interesting. It said Barron Trump is gay.
Hey.
Did you see that? They said Barron Trump is gay. He's locked down his dad's hotel for the whole 4th floor so he can.
Yeah, I think they said some Argentinian lover named Carlos or something like that. Listen, Coach, I saw it and I wanted to send it to you, but I was like, man, I'm gonna wait till I see it a little bit more, because I'm like, I don't want to be the one, you know what I'm saying, spreading stuff that's false, because I seen it and I'm like, ugh.
This is how we cover ourselves. Allegedly. There you go.
Allegedly, definitely allegedly. Like, but because like what I allegedly saw was that it was 3 things while he was in the news. One was allegedly he's gonna get money because he's on supposed to be on the board of TikTok or some stuff. Yeah. Then allegedly they're investigating him for insider trading, allegedly.
Yeah.
And then allegedly the thing about the you know what I'm saying, him and his alleged dude. Crazy shit, Coach.
You saw the same thing I saw. I saw it right before we went live, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah. That's real interesting. So,
listen. The way it's looking, like when you look at like a dude like a Peter Thiel who is gay, and
that's the dude that's endorsing JD Vance, right?
Yeah, that's JD Vance pusher. That's his. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't know, man. It's to me, it's like it goes to that saying: you hate what you are.
You hate what you are.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it as that.
I feel you, but we done got down to the last 10 seconds of our show, Coach. But we always run over. But we about to get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to get off?
Yeah, man. And I hate having to keep address dude because I really think we should just stop talking about him. Screaming A. Smith, man.
Man.
Or exactly, his predecessor, Steven from Django.
Right.
Dude, man, like for real, like stop speaking on black women, man. Just stop, man.
Stay out of politics, period. Keep
Yeah,
your ass
like
in sports.
exactly. Stay out of politics. Stay in sports where you can learn most of your knowledge by meetings before the show. But really, like, just stop talking. Leave black women alone. Just stop, bro. You're not doing good for the community. You're not doing nothing helpful. You talk about Jasmine Crockett, but yet you go on shows just glazing this current administration, glazing the Republican Party. You talk down on all Democrats, any black person with that has any type of education or has a platform to speak on. I really didn't like Ryan Clark, even though I get why you had him on your. I don't understand why you even put him on your show, Ryan, because y'all seem like the total opposite. You had him on the pivot, and then I seen him right before we got on here. I seen him on the Carmelo show, and I don't know if Carmelo was there because it was just a still photo of Carmelo, but he was talking about your dude Brian, and I don't know if you said anything because it was just a clip. I guess I got to watch the whole podcast, but I just don't like dude, man. Like, stop talking just stop talking about black people, man.
Yeah.
Like we see who you are and what you want to do. Go ahead and do you, man. Like Ply said, everybody don't want to be a house nigga. You do. So don't be mad that everybody don't want to do that. You go ahead and do your thing, man. But don't try to tear us down to build yourself up, man. Enjoy your life. Go play with them and do you. Just stop. Just don't, man. Just keep it moving, man.
So I'm gonna stay on that same topic too, because the thing, like you hit on a lot of good things, but the thing that I didn't like was I don't know if he took the time to even process the stuff that he said, but you were literally sounding like, don't talk to Massa like that. Massa good folk. You gotta learn how to talk to Massa. Like that was a problem to me, man, because you're literally you're telling black people how to talk.
And how to act. How to
And,
act and conduct themselves.
and that goes that goes back to slavery time.
Yeah.
Hey, the way he was talking and the way he was acting, that goes way back to slavery time. You trying to tell people how to talk, how to conduct themselves. Dude, your path to success isn't gonna be the same path for everybody else.
True.
Like here's the thing that's interesting to me. Now, coming up, I'll never forget this. I had a white teacher in middle school. I wanted to be a sports reporter, and I was a sports reporter when I graduated college and stuff. That was my thing originally. So I'll never forget this middle school teacher told me, "You will never make it." Because I told him, I said, "I want to be a sports reporter who's talking slang on television." I said, to make it more creative. He said, "You will never get a job talking that type of talk on television." In comes Stuart Scott, who did the same exact thing that my idea was, which motivated me even more. And then when I learned he was an alpha, really made me want to do it even more. And it just sit back, and I was just like, that was a white man telling me how I'm supposed to talk and how to conduct myself. And it bothered me because I was like, huh. And then I'm watching Stephen A. Smith, who surpasses Stuart Scott. You doing the same exact thing that white man told me not to do. And that is just crazy because when you doing sports, you talk slang. You don't talk like an educated person. You don't talk like you're not doing all of those things on camera. So then that people know you're not authentic.
No.
Because that's telling everybody that you're doing that, you're fake. You turn it on, turning it off. So I didn't like that. That's the one thing I did not like from that man. That man sat back there and he was telling Jasmine Crockett how she should talk, how she conduct herself. And I'm glad the Black Coalition basically jumped on his ass and told him, we'll throw you from the ship. We don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
We don't need you. You're a detriment to any type of future that we're planning. We don't need like ones like that. We don't. Like, at that point in time, you might as well, like I said, just join the other team.
Exactly.
Go over there.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, y'all. That brings us to the end of our show. We went over 5 minutes, but we always do that because we get into heated debates and topics and stuff. But it's what we do. Once again, this is Let's Get to the Facts podcast. I'm your host, Doss, with my man, Coach Shot, co-host, Coach Shot. We do this every Monday, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's Get to the Facts is sponsored by No More Struggling Entertainment, the original Bow Nuts, and OPM Clothing Line. With that being said, it was a pleasure as always, Coach, to do this with you.
Sir.
And we'll see y'all next Monday. All right,
Peace,
y'all. I had to run the